We wanted to take a moment to wish all our mothers a wonderful Mother's Day weekend. And we have a very special guest with us today. She is actually the mother of our city, our well-respected mayor, and a longtime friend of mine, Beth Maccagnano Holtzman. Beth comes from a tradition of dedication to the city of Ventnor. And today, because she is here caring for all of us in a very loving and understanding way through these challenging times, we wanted to ask her, with all the responsibilities you have in your professional career, how did you decide to run for the mayor of the city of Ventnor?
So it is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to you and all the mothers out there. And I'll add, it is also my birthday. And actually, yes, May 10th, and actually happy years. Birthday. Thank you, love. And 4 years ago on May 10th was the election that my team, Commissioner Kriebel, Commissioner Landgraf, and we won the election. So May 10th now has another meeting for me. I grew up in Ventnor since I was 10. And I just remember how it was when I was a kid. I mean, back then, Mary Lou, we had ice skating and roller skating, and then the ice skating rink turned into miniature golf. And there were no cell phones. There was no technology. We were out and about playing on our bikes. I was a cheerleader for Ventnor. Although I didn't go to the public school, I went to a Catholic school in Atlantic City. I loved Ventnor. And then when I got married, for 2 years, we lived in another city, and then we moved back to Ventnor. And yes, you sold me our house. And we reside on the block that I grew up on. So my parents still live, God bless, across the street from me. I do really have a special love for Ventnor and a sense of honor and loyalty to the city. And I think that's just because of the way I was raised from an Italian Sicilian family. And I thought about running for probably 10 years before I finally made the decision. And I thought about it for so long because I had a child at 42. So that sort of put things on the back burner. I just felt that my financial background, because I work for the county still, I'm a fiscal officer, and I will be there 31 years this June. And my finance background, along with my two commissioners and their backgrounds, I thought we would make a great team, and we could make a difference in Ventnor. Yes, I felt we could make things better. Ventnor was going sort of in not the right direction with the casinos closing, and then after Superstorm Sandy, it really somewhat desolated a lot of the population here. So I just felt that we could do a good job, and I decided to run. I love being mayor, but it's not easy. I will say that yes, I've been told, the mother of the city. And I really believe that a woman brings a different mindset to an elected position. I've been told many times by many people that I lead with my head and my heart. And I'm not saying that men don't do that, but we all know that men and women are wired differently. So I think we just bring a whole different flavor to the political arena. We think differently, and I think that's important. So I think my team being two men and myself, is a great team. I love the city. We've done a lot. We actually have done more in the 4 years that we've been in office, because our term is up the 12th of this month, which is Tuesday. But we're running unopposed, which to me was a very loud statement from the public and the residents of Ventnor and the voters, the taxpayers. So it's important to love what you do. I still work, but it's not easy. I mean, I work full time. I'm a mother. My son is only 15. I have a daughter of 28. I have a gorgeous grandson that's 6. My parents are elderly. So it's a juggling act. It's tough. And as we know, as women, we also then still take care of all the house functions and duties. But I decided to run again for 4 more years because, like I said, we were able to do a lot more than we planned from when we ran. We were able to reduce the taxes 2 out of the 4 years, and that's a very complicated process. So 2 out of the 4 years, and that wasn't easy. The property values have increased, which Mary Lou well knows. They've been going up the past 3 years, and they hadn't gone up in 12 years. So that was a huge accomplishment. We've the economic development in the city is huge, not only residential, but business-wise. 40 new businesses have come to the city of Ventnor, which is a lot of businesses in our small town. We've increased a lot of extra recreation. We've added on pickleball because that seemed to be the new hot item. But we still have tennis. We added on surf camp, as we always had a sport camp, but we added on a surf camp. We work with the communities, the business people, and the builders, and we try to make things easier for businesses and residents to come to Ventnor and reside or open their business here.
As women, continue to evolve, and you've certainly portrayed this within the city, because this is really the first time in my career as a real estate broker and owner of a company where I'm seeing the city accelerate. There's new construction everywhere. We have the streetscape program. Restaurants are, populating. But more than anything, I think there's this enthusiasm, and there's really a drive to be in Ventnor, to be on the boardwalk, to develop a new home. I mean, we have properties that are commercial that have been sitting on the market for years, and we have developers calling us now during these challenging times as well, where they want to develop. They want to, use the tax abatement. They think there's a need for new construction, which there is, and it's happening here, and the property values have escalated, but it's still very affordable. And
absolutely.
And so much of that is attributed to you and your team, and that, fresh energy, and, the intelligent decisions that you're making, that, we're on the outskirts of Atlantic City as well, but it's this season, we've been selling real estate in Ventnor. We sold the highest beach block home in 10 years.
Wow.
And I think this is just a stellar season, and we have to, be resilient in these times. And our leader is here, a woman on Mother's Day, and she's making it happen,
Yes.
We have to make things happen.
It's a tough time right now with the pandemic, but and there's decisions that we as the commission make that are tough decisions. And I learned my first year that you're never going to make everyone happy. But they just have to have faith and trust our decisions, because our decisions are all based on what's in the best interest for all of Ventnor, local residents, as well as our second homeowners, our visitors, our business people, and our employees.
Well, I'm sure with all the hours you put in and all the expertise that you have from being, so involved in the county and the community, we really wanted to let you know that we appreciate you. And there's so many days, I'm sure, that you go home and you sit down and you feel unappreciated, based on all the challenges you tackle. But your resilience is something that we want to say thank you. And especially on Mother's Day, you are an exceptional and dynamic mayor. And mother, of course.
Thank you very much. And thank you for having your business in Ventnor for, I don't know how many decades.
We're over 100 years old.
Over 100 years
old. And we wish
Ventnor.
we wish you a very happy birthday to our young mayor.
Thank you, my love. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. And please wish your mothers happy Mother's Day. Show your appreciation and your love. And thank you for tuning in. And please subscribe and share. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.